Alright, let's be honest. Learning new words is not easy. Back when I was studying English, I spent so much time reviewing vocabulary lists, memorizing, translating, but honestly, it wasn't helping much. I was studying very hard, with no result. I learn one word and forget it the next day, or can't use it at all. So I decided to change my learning style. In today's lesson, I will talk about my best tips to learn words so that you never forget them. So tip number 1. Learn the language in the language. I'm an English teacher now, and whenever I introduce a new word in my class, my students reach their phone and start to translate it, which is not a good method. And here's a question for you. When you were a baby, did you translate your native language into your baby language? No, right? And that shouldn't be in English too. If you learn a translation of the word, you need to translate it again whenever you need this word in your conversation. And this is going to slow you down. So how do you learn it then without translation? Number 1 is visuals. So I just learned a new word, comb. And here's what I'm going to do. I will open Google and search comb. And here it is. This is comb. Alright, I can understand it without translation now. And when it comes to harder words, I'm not gonna go ahead and open Google Translation. Instead, I will search the definition of the word. I just learned the word sensible, so let's check this out. And here is the definition of the word sensible. Basically, I read it and try to understand it in English. This works if you are an intermediate learner. If you are a beginner, then you have no choice but translate. But once you achieve this intermediate level, never translate. So the second tip, don't be a learner, be a user. I'm not a scientist, but it's pretty easy to understand. When you learn a new word, it goes to your short-term memory. And when you start to use it, it goes to your long-term memory. And this is what we need. Here's how to use them. Number 1, make example sentences and make sure you're using them correctly. You can use AI for that. Let me show you how. I just learned a new word, proud. After that, I'll try to make a sentence example and send it to ChatGPT. I will ask him to correct me if I'm wrong. And if you use this prompt, I'll put it in the description. It will help you correct and also give you more feedback. Tip number 3, make it personal. If you start to connect what you learn to your real life, it's way more easier to learn this word. So again, the word proud we just learned. Instead of making a random example, now I will try to connect this word to my life. When was the last time I felt proud? When was the last time you felt proud? I felt proud when I finally finished my first YouTube video. So let's see, I learned another word, elderly, which means old or aging. And I know my grandma is old, so I can start using this in the sentence by saying, my grandma is an elderly person. So this way, I connect the word to my life, which makes it easier to remember. But just learning them in the context isn't enough for your speaking, which brings us to our 4th tip. You need to learn how others use it. All you need is one website. So open Play Phrase Me and type the word you just learned. So this website shows you how native speakers use the word. These are clips from movies. So I learned the word doubt. Let me check how others use it.
I doubt that very much.
I seriously doubt he wants to kill you.
I doubt that very much. I doubt that would be useful.
I doubt that.
So now I learned it's not doubt with B, it's doubt. Doubt without B. So that's how I improved my pronunciation as well. Number 5, review it. You might think it's boring, but it's 2025. You can make anything interesting. So what I'm gonna do is to open ChatGPT again, and I will write down the words I learned today. Doubt, elder, proud, and I will write this text. Again, you can find the text in the description. As you can see, it starts to give you lots of interesting exercises, which is definitely not boring. You can choose one of them and start doing it. If you make a mistake, don't worry, just learn from the feedback you get. It's basically your free teacher. And finally, do it. If you follow these 5 steps, you will learn vocabularies faster and start to use them, not just remember them. I know English is hard, but if I could do it, you can do it too. This is like my first video. I'll be so happy if you subscribe.